What's going on, you guys? Draven Games MTG back with another video and deck tech. Today we are playing Azorius Control in Standard. So without further ado, let's go through some of these cards and get to the gameplay. So to start, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for liking. And like I said, comment. Continue to, view, continue to, if you'd like, please subscribe to help the channel out. It would be great. And, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you guys are. So, to start, again, this is Azorius Control in Standard. And we're going to, without further ado, we're going to go through the deck list, and then we're going to get to the gameplay. So I'm running 1 Elspeth Smite. I'm running 3 of the Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand to, get that hand advantage. Along with 3 Steps Ahead, really good counter spell. So you guys, this counter spell is from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. It's being played in Standard and Pioneer. And Pioneer Azorius Control as well. So this is a really good counter spell. When I saw it in the spoilers before it even was released, I knew that this would be a great card because you get to counter things, you get to create, especially create a token that's a copy of a target artifact or creature you control. That is big value because when you're copying certain creatures, it adds to the destruction, on the board. And then it also allows you to gain hand advantage. Unable to Scream. I love these little enchantment auras. They are great to stop whether it's small threats or big threats. Even mediocre threats, it doesn't matter. This card is really good for it's a turn 1 play. It does quite a bit to pretty much most creatures. Same with Bitter Chill. Bitter Chill is a turn 2 enchantment aura. You can't go wrong with this card either. So we have 1 of those. Have 2 of the Dazzling Denial. These early game counter spells are really good. We don't control in this deck any birds as far as I know, but a 2 mana counter spell that makes its controller pay 2, still really good in the early and mid, game stages. And we're also playing 2 Deduce, 1 Negate, Stay Hidden, Stay Silent, again another enchantment aura that is really good. Mind Spring, just, like I said, the hand advantage. We're playing 1 Anointed Peacekeeper, 2 of the Banishing Light. This is really good, especially when your opponent wants to slam down, the Planeswalkers. We need something to, stop those. So I also have 1 Invasion of Dominaria. This is good for some life gain and to draw a card. I mean, when it flips, it's even better. It becomes, 4/4 with Flying and Vigilance. That's also good value. So we have these other enchantments that I absolutely love. Makeshift Binding. It exiles a target creature. You gain 2 life, so we're running 3 of those. And what I like even better, as I've said in at other times, Trapped in the Screen. For a common, this card is really good. It has Ward for 2. You can exile your choice of an artifact, creature, or enchantment until Trapped in the Screen leaves the battlefield. This is a really great card. This actually, I think, should have been more of like an uncommon. Unidentified Hovership, also really good. We have 1 of those. We have 2 Ice Out. No Witnesses. A Warren War Leader. I'm trying this out. So far it's been great in the deck. Expel the Interlopers. We have Unstable Glyph Bridge. That, when crafted with an artifact, turns into Sand Swirl Wander Glyph. The backside of this card is really good because it can stop, as long as they're casting spells, it could stop your opponent from attacking you or Planeswalkers. So we have Jin Gitaxias, I absolutely love this card. And I recently pulled a second Overlord of the Flood Pits. We now have 2. This card is really good in the, when you're impending it or when you're hard casting it. So this card draws you big hand advantage. So then we have 8 planes, 8 island, an abandoned campground, lonely Ario, meticulous archive. We have a Seachrome Coast, Tranquil Cove, and I really like these since I've already pulled 2 of them, 2 Fountain Ports. So in the sideboard, really quick, we have Requisition Raid. Sorry, I can't really pronounce that. Unwanted Remake, we got 2 of those. Phantom Interference, Witness Protection, Dust Animus. Dust Animus is really good, whether it's in the main board or in the sideboard. Exercise, this is a really great sideboard option, along with Destroy Evil. We have High Noon. Now this is an excellent sideboard option that I pulled not too long ago, Sunder the Gateway. As it destroys, after choosing one, you could destroy a non-token artifact or enchantment. You get to incubate, or just incubate and transform the incubator to token. Scatter Ray, have Resplendent Angel, Aether Eyes, Enduring Curiosity, and we have Ezram. This card's really good. You get to investigate. You can sack an artifact, gain your choice of Vigilance, Lifelink, or Hexproof until end of turn. This card is a beast of a rare. So with that being said, let's get into the gameplay. We're going to do best of 3. Alright, so now we're just waiting, see what happens. Seems like we are waiting for an opponent. I could always cancel and try again. It is kind of taking long. Okay, so that took a little longer than expected. But, alright, so this is really not a good opening hand at all. I gotta mulligan this because turn 1, like I said, unable to scream, is deduce. We don't have any of that. I mean, even Ice Out. This is better. I'm gonna have to pitch out the Glyph Bridge. Alright, so we now mulled to 6. They have a full hand. We'll see what we could do. So we just pulled the No Witnesses, which is good. Okay, so they played Unstoppable Slasher, so that is a good play. I'm gonna probably use Bitter Chill so it cannot deal any kind of combat damage. But you guys, Unstoppable Slasher, I have not pulled that yet, but it is good. so they played Kiora, the Rising Tide. I'm gonna play Stay Hidden, Stay Silent on Kiora. Now we do have a board wipe in hand. Okay, so they played the Mind Skinner. This is a really good card. So, wow, okay. I mean, I'm gonna Banishing Light because Mind Skinner. See, I would love to pull some of those. Mind Skinner is really good, and they're planning on something. Seems like they're thinking. Now our failsafe is no witnesses. In case their board gets a little out of control, which at times has happened, we could just wipe the board. Right? And that's why I wanted the Banishing Light, because they just played the Jace. Guys, believe it or not, this Jace is pretty good with what it can do. You've been out. Alright, so they plotted a sorcery. Okay. Six. So, alright, guys. So you know what? I think if we hold up the 3 steps ahead. So I'm not worried about the recruitment.
Always plan ahead.
Alright, Dreadwing Scavenger. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to counter this and draw 2. Alright, so you know, I'm not worried about Anointed Peacekeeper. I'm gonna discard. Because if they play these 2 spells for 0 cost, which they will. Consuming Apparition. Okay. So we're gonna hold up some mana. Because we have Ice Out. I gotta make them use their resources, and then just you like wipe the board and take control. All right, so they plotted again. Shoot the Sheriff. Okay, so I kind of want to ice out, shoot the Sheriff. We can let Apparition resolve. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna play Trapped in the Screen and take the Scavenger. We did draw Smite, so we could, if Apparition does not grow anymore, we can.
What am I missing here?
We could smite it. See if they attack. Okay, Okay, so they are in the attack phase. They are attacking. We already know what's in hand. So we're going to smite this. Okay, they were at a, now they're at a 4-4. Okay, that's perfect. They're at a, oh, okay, they're at a, it's a 10-7. It's a 10-10. Okay, we made a good draw. We have to take this out. We have to take out the apparition. So we have 3 mana held up. They're probably going to Jace. They want the hand advantage. Kaido, that Kaido is really good. That's, oh, what is it? I think it's the new Kaido. Cunning Infiltrator. I have that in paper, you guys. That is a really good card. Yeah, see, they want. Okay, so they have to draw to discard. Alright. Alright, this is, excellent. Hopefully they don't top that down. Alright, so they... drew Mind Skinner. And we drew Trapped in the Screen. What a perfect top deck. Right now, I'm not worried about their life total.
I'll endure what I must.
I want to get this Jace off the field. Okay, so they're playing Slasher. I'm not that worried about it. They're gonna probably Jace again. They have to discard. They discarded another Skinner. Okay, so we drew an Overlord. Slam it down. You know what? I really don't know what to discard. I mean, Mind Spring can get me. I'll take out the Denial. I'm not that worried about it right now. Oh, it's got that touch. I forgot.
Back off.
Alright. Well, the good news is we do have Makeshift Binding in our deck. We have to just draw them. We already have at least 3 Trapped in the Screen on the field.
I'll find what I need.
Okay, expel the Interlopers. It's very, that's interesting. You know what? I might as well do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm just gonna Mind Spring for 4. steps ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
One day, you'll understand.
I had to get rid of the Jace, you guys. That Jace was very troublesome. Okay, so fortunately we... You know, we can rebuild the board. I'm actually going to board wipe. Pay one. Do we have the open mana for this? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I'd have to bargain. So they have to discard. Okay, so I used Expel the Interlopers to wipe the board. I'm gonna... So they have another Kaido. Counter. So you guys, Kaido is really good. I'm a fan of this Kaido. They just keep getting their hand back, so I don't know if we're going to be able to take... I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. We're going to try. Because I don't have that many programs to deal with this. We got a makeshift binding, so hopefully they it's that land getting them this so we have to hold our counter spells up. If we could do this in 3 turns. Let's see. If I... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to need an additional creature. Also, we drew Fountain Port. so we gotta counter it. Yeah, they're getting back whatever they can in regards to their creatures. So it's this card that's that's giving them a hand advantage. Treasure token, because then I can sack a token and draw a card. So they're choosing the block. Did that card have? Yeah, it did have that touch. Alright, so that may not be good for us. Not be good at all. I'm gonna have to draw a removal spell, and I gotta draw it now. So, game one is not looking that great right now. I'm gonna have to let them attack. So we contact this, the Overlord. I don't know if that's going to really help, though. That's the thing. I'm going to sacrifice a token to draw a card. Okay, so we drew a makeshift binding. What is a bigger threat? So I'm gonna choose not to attack. So it's a little difficult. I can't even get to my own battle siege, you guys. Yeah, I guess no blocks. Oh no, maybe I could have blocked this. Yeah, I should have blocked that because I could have blocked it with that. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna submit just an island if they block. Alright, so we do have to... You know, I'm gonna hold off because Harvester, we haven't had anything in our graveyard put into our graveyard yet. We also are holding up a negate. They're creating a token. Alright. Actually, you know what? I should have taken out the Harvester. So they slam down Aberrant Oculus. So we have to play Banishing Light. Overlord of the Balmerk, alright. Oh, guys, we got milled out. We're milled out. That's crazy. Alright. So we didn't take game one. I didn't even notice that. I was trying to figure out why we only drew one card. Okay, so Glyph Bridge, Witnesses, Anointed Peacekeeper. I don't think we need that. Put in the Dust Animus. Alright, well, let's do this. Unwanted Remake. Do we need get tax? I mean, War Leaders. I don't think we need Invasion. try a Resplendent Angel instead. Alright, so I mean, that looks good. Do we need the negate? I don't think we need negate. Scatter Ray, maybe instead. Because I was holding up the negate forever, so I didn't really... Alright, so let's try this out. So guys, this is game 2. So I'm not going to say they kind of got lucky. I really think, guys, it was more of... It just, the game stalled out so much. Because this is control. This is Azorius control. This is how it is. I stalled them out so much that we actually milled out. So we're going to be on the play. And I'm going to mulligan because that's not a good hand. So this is better. I almost ended my turn without... Okay, so... Alright, so let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so the only thing with Unwanted Remake is they get to manifest Dread, so that's the downside to it. But I mean, if they have a powerful creature that we need to take out, it's better than not, you know, taking out the creature at all. So I had no idea what they were planning on doing. I guess they were, what, trying to draw or something? Alright, so we just drew a Meticulous Archive to get Surveil, which is good. You know what? I kind of want to draw into a land. I think we need more. I would much rather draw into a land. Yeah, they're looking to draw. Okay, so they have to discard. Alright. I don't know what they're gonna take. I mean, we have an okay hand, but I assume they're gonna take their time on this Pilfer because it's more of, you know, what, you know, the decision that they make will impact their gameplay. Okay, so you know what? I'm kind of not even worried about this creature right now. I'm gonna hold up mana because we just pulled Ice out. When we just drew into Ice out. Yeah, they're... so I'm gonna ice this out. I mean, if they play a creature, we could always... Okay, so we actually drew... That was a really good draw. So now we have to draw into one more land just so that way we could board wipe them with Expel the Interlopers. So this is a really good board wipe, you guys. Alright, so before we board wipe, we're going to have to steal the Slasher. And I'm going to do that with the, You know, I'm going to do it Trapped in the Screen because Trapped has Ward. We also drew a Hover Ship, which is a really good draw. Okay, they are playing Talion. Screen. So we do have to be mindful of our life total.
I'm fighting for the future the multiverse deserves.
So they're okay, so they're gonna Jace, they're probably gonna draw. Actually, you know what? No, they might yeah, they might draw.
I'm always prepared.
Okay, no, they're exiling some from the hand. Okay. Maccabi Waltz. Alright, you guys, so the Jace is very important to get rid of, so we're gonna have to Banishing Light that. So we drew into our 5th land, finally. Hopefully they're not running anything weird like you know, counter spells or all that, or you know, nothing like that, because this Banishing Light is important. We have to slam it down, so hopefully they don't have any negates or anything. Steal the Jace.
I must stay hidden.
Okay, so they played Mind Skinner. So at this point, we are going to Makeshift Binding. What do we... so they milled the Animus. Okay.
I'm the perfect choice for this job.
Alright, so they're playing Kaido.
Follow me, Pom Pom Chan.
We have 2 Banishing Light, but we would have to get lucky to top deck that so we could steal the Kaido.
All part of my plan.
Alright, so we have the War Leader. They played Consuming Apparition. We're gonna have to steal that for sure. We may not be able to... Yeah, we can't block the token.
Let's surprise him.
Oh, that can't block either. Alright. Alright, they played Overlord of the Baelmerk. Oh no, I'm sorry, they drew into it.
Yours cool tech, right?
Alright, we're gonna have to wipe the board. They're gonna play Overlord. But I think we could steal it. So they're gonna get back a creature. The Apparition. They play the Apparition. 10-10. Okay, we need to start drawing into more land, you guys.
Found a way in.
And soon. Okay, that'll work. So they're probably gonna, yeah, they're at 9 with Kaido. They're either gonna ultimate or, yeah, they're gonna ultimate.
I need a new plan. There's no escaping your fate.
Okay, so, yeah, they're gonna get a lot of ninja tokens, because it's whenever a player casts a spell. Yeah, I don't think we could keep up with this, you guys. Discard a card. Alright, you know, we're just gonna end it here and say good game, because we cannot... Yeah, we can't keep up with this. Alright. Alright, you guys, so that was Azorius Control. And unfortunately, we could not take both games. We lost in 2. But that is okay. So we have here a pack of foundations. Let's crack it open. See what we get. So I would love the title. All right, Trailblazer. Yeah, you know what? Let's purchase a pack. That Kaido would be a great addition. Exemplar of Light. Okay, so that'll just about do it, you guys. This is, again, Azorius Control and Standard, and this is Draven Games MTG saying thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.